Over the years, Nikon have added fantastic cameras to their full-frame lineup, and this year, they've updated their much-loved D810 to the D850, and we're going to go take it for a spin. Taking a look at the technical specs of the D850, on the inside it houses a huge 45.7 megapixel BSI CMOS sensor, which is designed by Nikon. Secondly, it's combined with an XP5 processor, allowing it to shoot with native ISO of 64 to 25,600 and speeds up to 7 frames per second continuously, or 9 frames per second when paired with a battery grip. In terms of autofocus, the D850 uses a multicam 20K 153 autofocus point system that is the same one used in the D5. Some other cool features the 850 has, it has 8K time-lapse mode inbuilt and focus shift mode. So just the first impressions on the D850, it is heavy. It weighs a bit more than the D810 and it's getting close to the 1 kilogram mark. The body though does feel sturdy. It's mag alloy, so it is very strong and it's weather sealed. SD cards, you've got one slot for SD, one slot for XQD, which is fantastic. Another cool thing about the D850 is that it has a 3.2-inch tilt touchscreen, allowing you to review your photos easier and shoot different perspectives. It's so good. For all you filmmakers out there, Nikon have finally made a camera that is worthy for video. Firstly, it can record 4K up to 30 frames per second and Full HD up to 120 frames per second. Secondly, it can record uncompressed 4K 10-bit 422 video when using an external recorder. For the test images, we used the D850 with the 24-70 f2.8 non-VR lens. The D850 gives you the image quality that you would expect from a full-frame Nikon camera. It has great dynamic range with high quality detail and color reproduction that's similar to the D810. Where the D850 really shines is when you crop in the photo. The new Nikon sensor really shows off how strong the detail is, even in the smallest and furthest subjects. In addition, we were fairly impressed with how the Nikon D850 handles highlights. It never seemed too blown out, and it still managed to balance well with the shadows and give nice contrast. We were super impressed with the 7 frame per second shooting by the D850. The D5 autofocus system kept the subject always in focus, and seriously, what's cooler than 45.7 megapixel sequences? The D5 focusing system makes it easy to capture your subject and providing a high quality shooting experience. Unfortunately, we didn't have the time to test the D850 at night. However, from what we've seen, we believe the performance of the D850 is fantastic in all lighting conditions. Combined with the 45 megapixel sensor, you can't really go wrong with the image quality on this camera. The video quality of the Nikon D850 is adequate. It does shoot uncropped and uncompressed 4K and has great slow motion capabilities. You will find that you do still get a bit of noise in the shadows, and Nikon still lacks that film look. There are some other features that other DSLRs around its price point has, such as 5-axis image stabilization, which the Sony A99 II has, and it doesn't have a log color profile. However, we have to give huge props to Nikon for giving video a serious go. The Nikon D850 is one of the most exciting camera releases this year. It may not be the lightest camera out there, but in terms of its performance, features, and level of innovation, it is a perfect tool for any photographer out there, and finally, it is a Nikon camera worthy for videographers. If you have any questions on the D850 or just want to share your thoughts, place them in the comments below. If you liked our video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on our latest videos. You know what this sound is? That's the sound of 7 frames per second of 45.7 megapixel stills.